Shoot, I don't know if I updated the stream information before I hit go live. Oh well. Can't really. I mean, I can kind of undo it. I can rename the VOD later. So it doesn't really matter. It's weird. It's just a small thing. It's weird that it's just called Halo 4. Because we did ODST, which is Halo 3 ODST, and then Halo, comma, Reach, or not comma, colon. And then technically these are Halo Combat Evolved and Halo 2 Anniversary. Or Halo 2 Combat Evolved Anniversary. Halo... Whatever, you can read it. And then we're just Halo 4. I kind of miss that simplicity in game names. I mean, I say miss, like I know a lot of game series that do that. I'm a Nintendo fan. They don't exactly do numbers over there. I mean, you know, you have Zelda 2. You have, like, Mario. What was the latest number Mario used? 3? And then they just stop using numbers because the numbers don't matter. But in Halo, it is a continuity, so they do matter. Except in ODST, where they got the number wrong because that's not Halo 3, that's Halo 2. And Halo 3 doesn't happen until after ODST. Anyway. They should have called Reach 0. No, I don't know what it, not easy. No. Ah. Dang it. Hang on. No, wait. Dawn, you gotta wait. Dawn. This to give me time to turn on a fan. I'm not gonna have it pointed at myself because I don't want to start to get too cold then. I figure maybe if I point it behind myself, it'll circulate the air and then it'll feel cooler. Yeah. Did I hit easy again, or did it just move the cursor? No, that's... Okay, normal. It moved the cursor on me. It made me think. It almost tricked me.
Tell me about the children. Dr. Halsey.
You already know everything.
You kidnapped them.
Children's minds are more easily accepting of indoctrination. Their bodies more adaptable to augmentation. The result was the ultimate soldier.
Holy crap, he's like 11 feet tall there.
Success. When the Covenant invaded, we were ready.
Were you? Were you really
Dr.
ready?
Halsey, you're bending history for your own favor, and you know it. You developed the Spartans to crush human rebellion, not to fight the Covenant.
When one human world after another fell, when my Spartans were all that stood between humanity and extinction, nobody was concerned.
Oh, they just all have green?
Why they were originally
We're not watching Chief here.
So you feel in the end your choices were justified.
My work saved the human race.
We lost Africa though. And
Do you
Reach.
think the Spartans' lack of basic humanity helped?
What are you after? The others before you were naval intelligence, but you're something else.
Records show Spartans routinely exhibited mildly sociopathic
Oh, he's so
tendencies,
sad.
difficulty with socialization,
The
verbalization.
records show efficient behavior operating in hazardous situations. I supplied the tools to maintain that efficiency.
Do you believe the Master Chief succeeded because he was, at his core, broken?
What does John have to do with this? You want to replace him?
The Master Chief is dead.
His file reads missing in action.
Catherine. Spartans never die.
It did on Reach.
Mistake is seeing Spartans as military hardware. My Spartans are humanity's next step. Our destiny as a species. Do not underestimate them. But most of all, do not underestimate him.
Okay, now we can do Dawn. Now that we're on the right difficulty. Forward onto Dawn. Oh, that's why it's called Dawn. Because that was the ship or something. 4 years after Halo event. Well, which Halo? Halo 1, Halo 2? I guess Halo 3. Or it could have been Halo 1. The original. You know, when they thought there was only one Halo. Wait, we got that FPS going. We got the, what's that, 60 frames per second? Looks smooth. Oh yeah, that was the name of this ship. And then all the motion sick people in the audience threw up. Collectively. Or maybe that was slow enough to not trigger motion sensitive people, I don't know. I'm not particularly motion sensitive. I do remember trying to watch a roller coaster video in VR. That did not go well. What is she doing? Should check it on the power left.
Wake up, Chief. I need you.
Chief! Easy. You've been out for a while.
Where are we?
We're still adrift on the Dawn.
Why did you wake me?
Hang on. Bringing your systems online now. I rewrote your ship's firmware while you were out.
You've been busy.
Activating the ship's gravity generators.
No, did they take away my health bar?
Chief, look up. You need to pull the manual release.
Seems like old times.
Ready to get back to work?
I thought you'd never ask. We've got intrusion alerts lighting up on multiple decks. Our best bet to figure out who's boarding us is the observation deck, 4 floors up.
Could it be a rescue team?
Wouldn't bet on it.
They seriously take the health bar away again? Why? I like knowing how much health I have.
How long was I out?
4 years, 7 months, 10 days.
Somebody should have found us by now.
Yeah, well, I guess when your record says missing in action, that they just read that as dead. Apparently. I feel like I should be looking around more, but I guess there aren't exactly windows. I thought this was a Microsoft game, though.
What's that?
Sensor scan, high intensity. Doesn't match any known patterns.
How close are we to the observation deck?
It's directly above us.
The stress signal still going?
The elevator doors look sealed tight.
It's good that Cortana didn't have to
Chief,
manually
be careful.
say the distress signal the whole time.
Because some areas might have lost pressure.
Right.
It seems like the story might be heading in the direction of...
Chief, watch out!
Well, it only told me L to climb. It didn't tell me left or right. I guess they're trying to teach me the shield mechanics. Or maybe I was supposed to dodge that, I don't know.
Didn't realize the ship had deteriorated so badly.
It looks like they're gonna go into the philosophy of super soldiers. You know, whether it's okay to make someone's life... come on. Forgot which button was B.
I thought we had a truce with the Covenant.
A lot can happen in 4 years. Either way, he's probably not alone. We should be careful.
Well, I was wondering what they were gonna do for enemies if we had a truce with the Covenant. Apparently not anymore. Is that the grunts? Ooh, I want that storm rifle? Is that what that said? Are you grunts? You kind of don't look like grunts. You don't really sound like grunts. I'm also wondering if I can... Oh, wait. Would help if I don't stand over the other plasma rifle. He's fast. Okay, I still can't cool it down. And apparently I don't pick up new battery. Alright. I'm gonna go back and get that storm rifle. It was an interesting thing. Yeah, it looks like they're getting into the, would the word be philosophy? You know, the argument. Like, should we breed super soldiers?
So we can see what we're up against.
Should we make, you know, a section of humans that are born entirely just to be soldiers? You know, no choice whether or not they get to be. Just from birth, that's just what they're assigned.
The good news is these Covenant aren't outfitted like standard military. It's possible we just came across a rogue salvage ship. Or we might have stumbled into an entire Covenant fleet.
Well, at least they found us.
Maybe they haven't recognized us.
That's one possibility. Landing craft flanking us.
Well, I guess I better take cover then, huh? They're gonna... Or that, okay. Yeah, I think I think that's an interesting question to think about. Like, really any kind of position, not just for soldiers. You know, the ethics. That's the word. The ethics of super soldiers. Should we make super soldiers? And apparently in this, I'm assuming the question in this game will be more specifically, is it okay for them to not be okay, not good as people, as long as they're good as soldiers?
We need to get off this ship.
We've got bigger problems.
And-
We've got a cruiser on an intercept course. Head for the elevator banks.
Oh, okay, not,
The ship
we're not
defense is
stealing.
online.
I'm stuck.
Only the Hyperion missiles, but we'll have to fire them manually from the outer hull.
I'm stuck. There we go. Yeah, I don't know where I stand on that question. Like, I think humans should be allowed to be humans. and not be forced from birth to be any one particular job or any kind of position. Humans should have the right to pick what they do. But I mean, if you need super soldiers and then you make super soldiers and they work, then I don't know I can really argue with that, but like I would definitely say it's not ethical to force someone to be a soldier. Am I going right? Okay, yeah. Didn't know there was a door there. Hello. I should have. There. Really thunky punch. I don't know why I crouched. That wasn't gonna help me. Also, hi Granny. Nice to see you. And enjoy lurking. I'm out of plasma. There we go. More plasma. I guess it doesn't really matter that you can't take the batteries from a plasma rifle. Oh, I can run. I tried switching grenades. But apparently I can run. That's cool. Makes me wonder if I'm going to be able to replace that with another ability later, but I would assume no. Like, even if you assume... Oh, he suicide bombed. Even if you assume that, like, a super soldier has their, like, hopes and dreams section of their brain taken away, you're still taking away hopes and dreams. They'll just never realize what those hopes and dreams were. So that doesn't really... I don't know if anyone's arguing that makes it more ethical to make super soldiers. But I would definitely say no. Humans should be allowed hopes and dreams, even if not everyone gets to live them out. I wonder why they changed the voices on the grunts. I wonder if they wanted to make them sound more alien, or... Also, did I finish my train of thought on the plasma pistol? I guess it's okay, you can't take the batteries, because you could just take a whole new one. It's like, same difference. I don't want it. You have it back. Would have been funnier if I actually, excuse me, stuck him with it. Ah. Oh look, the jackals are back. I'm not surprised, but it's just like, oh look, they're in this level.
These covenants seem more
Drop that one and then I drop it for this one. Whoa, game. I think that guy was about to suicide bomb. I don't want it. Is that faster reload? Oh, not what I... Okay, that's fine.
How far to the missile?
We're just about there.
Oh, that guy flew. And so last time I was talking about how I got myself a little stuck in Xenoblade. Like right after, when I was playing, right after I finished streaming, I managed to pick up the items I needed to be able to continue. And actually, continuing to play past that point, I now have 6 of them. Not including the ones I turned in to complete that quest. So, you know, it's whatever. I meant to sell them out of spite, like my brother suggested, but I just haven't. I haven't been selling anything. Mostly just because I like hanging on to some stuff for the fashion gear. Well, that's not a door. Okay. And I'm just afraid of selling the stuff I wanted to keep for fashion gear. What's that? Concussion rifle. Okay, I wasn't sure if I was going the right way.
The auxiliary launch station should be to your left, out of the airlocks. You'll have to prime the launch for ignition.
Cortana,
It's nothing. Just get to the launch station.
Oh, look.
I'm sorry. Did
Battle
I
rifle.
miss orbiting a Forerunner planet at some point?
Been a while, huh?
one thing at a time.
And I've actually played past 2 parts that I remember struggling with on my original playthrough. And I was wrong about which area was next. It wasn't the
Chief,
desert.
you need to
It was the
find
jungle.
missile controls.
Oh, I've got enemies to worry about, Cortana. This guy didn't even die to my gun. Jackals always have needlers. I feel like they never had needlers before, and now suddenly they do. Yeah, so one part I remember not liking was the desert. There's this objective where you gotta destroy 3 turrets. And it sounds like it would be a kind of open thing. Like, oh, you can do them in any order. But the one in the middle... Ugh. The one that was in the middle of the 3, they were around like a circular chasm.
It's nothing. Just get to the launch station.
That one... It felt like it was supposed to be last.
Sorry, did I miss orbiting a Forerunner planet at some point?
One thing at a time.
Because, so the first one was like fairly near where you start that quest from. So it felt natural to get that one first. And that one's position, I would argue, is not good. Because it's like right behind a camp of enemies that are like level 40. So it gives you the impression that you have to go through those enemies to get the turret. But you really just have to skirt around them and you'll be fine. Looks like I'm hopefully skirting these snipers here. Ow! Oh, never mind. And then, you know, you figure you would go for the one in the middle next. You know, that one feels like a natural number 2. You go counterclockwise around the circle. But
I'm sorry, did I miss orbiting a
I think this is how I did it the first time, was I tried to go up. Well, up. So it's like as you go along, it like the cliff goes up, and you need to use this tower to get higher. And after that tower, it's like suddenly I would get swarmed by enemies and completely overwhelmed and die. And after doing that, it's like, oh yeah, I think I remember trying many times to try to get up that way in my first playthrough, and it didn't work.
To find the missile controls.
Ow. Yeah, I should really take care of those snipers. And then I focused on the grunts. I'm a man of my word. Thank you for the carbine. It's been a while since we got this one too, huh? Love to see my gun just floating around. Actually, you know what? I don't want the concussion rifle. I feel like the battle rifle's doing me better, and it's running out of ammo. Good. Yeah, so I think they want you to get the one I got first, and then they want you to go counterclockwise all the way around the circle and get that one next, the one that seems like it should be number 3, which wasn't a big deal to me getting that one because I had already run out of ammo. because I had already been in that direction, trying to find the robots that I needed to kill to get that part for the quest I was stuck on. I have no idea how close to death I am, and it would be really nice to know how close to death I am. Is that carbine? Can I have your carbine ammo, please? Ah.
There's the launch station.
Hang on, I gotta get this guy's carbine ammo. And, yeah, that direction seemed to have worked. It just feels weird to go that way because, like I said, it feels more natural to go counterclockwise and go 1, 2, 3 instead of 1 all the way back around 3, 2. And actually, I think I did get overwhelmed by enemies going that way too, but in a different position. Where's the thing? Oh, it's up there. Did I just jump down past it? Oh man, good thing I could run now. And, like, at certain points, it felt like the enemies just had no detection range instead of all of them swimming at once. It was the opposite problem, where it felt like they should have been engaging when I fought one of them, and it just... I'd fight one guy, and it's like, oh, that guy over there is going to join in? No, he didn't. So what is going on? It was like the exact opposite problem. It was it felt really like... It felt like they just didn't apply polish to that portion of the game. Like the level designer was out to lunch and some coder filled in for him that day or something. just felt like it just needed to be smoothed out. Oh, you're an elite. Okay, going back for cover. Sure, it's gonna take me a while to remember I can run. Especially because it's not on the button I expect to be run. Yeah, the other part I remember being stuck on, which apparently... I thought that since I was going to the jungle as the next area, you know, basically area 2, I was like, oh, okay, so this is the part I was stuck on. Or got frustrated with. Not really stuck on. I just remember being annoyed at all the, like, oh, all the high-level enemies, they just keep coming out of nowhere and killing me. Which, yeah, in the jungle, there are definitely parts where enemies are high-level and aggressive, so you need to be careful, but, you know, it's kind of like walking around a swamp, and it's, well, I mean, it's a jungle, but it's like a jungle with crocodiles, so you don't go near the water, because you know there's crocodiles, and you know that crocodiles like to jump out of the water and bite people, so you just don't give them the chance, you don't get near. But then there's a second visit that the story wants you to go on, and I just did that part. And it's like, oh yeah, this is for sure the part I was remembering when I was thinking back, like, oh, all the high-level enemies popping out of nowhere. Because there is a part, and the story even leads, like, the cutscenes. Like, the story leads you down this path, and then you get to a fork, and then there's a cutscene. And the character's like, which way do we go? And then they pull out their scanner, and it's like, oh, well, if we go down that way, there'll be a cave, and it'll lead us to where we're going. And then there's an awkward pause. I don't know what was up with that. Is everyone dead? Keep forgetting I got a radar as well. I can actually look to see when people are dead. There was an awkward pause. So like, okay, that way will lead us to where we're gonna go. So that's the way we're gonna go. What was with the pause? Am I being teleported or tractor beamed?
Scanning us.
Oh, it's a scanner.
So, now, can we worry about the giant metal planet? It's using a gravity well to pull us inside the surface. We've got to hurry. The second we cross
escape
the
pods?
event horizon, it's apt
Return to battlefield.
Where are the closest
I just figure
escape pods?
Aft vehicle bay. I'm tagging the closest airlock. Go!
I just figured we were gonna pull a Halo 3, you know? Oh, am I out of stamina? They won't tell me my stamina either. I have limited run power, and they don't tell me that either. Come on. It's not like you're going for a minimal UI, because you clearly have more information on the screen than I absolutely need. And you won't give me the stuff that I really should have, because it is stuff I need to know. What are you doing? But yeah, they lead you down that path, and the cutscene really makes you think, like, oh, go that way, okay, that way is the story. And then there's this, at the end of the path, where you go along like a cliffside, and at the end of that path,
All but one of the ground generators just went dark.
there's a cave entrance. And then right at that cave entrance will be a giant spider enemy that's 20 levels higher than you. So, was I supposed to jump? I think I was supposed to jump that. Oops. Well, can you blame me for not knowing the difference? Because here I gotta jump down.
All but one of the ground generators just went dark.
Just keep it pointed at that vehicle bay.
But yeah, I did die to it that first time because I forgot that's the point where the spider comes out. Jump it. I don't think I even need to kill any enemies on the way there. Yeah, once you know that spider's there, once you know where it pops out, you can just run into the cave before it pops out. So it's really not that much of a problem, but I still think it's kind of a jerk move by the developers. I think they know better than to do that. That's why I feel mad about it. Not really that mad, but just like,
Gravity well.
come on.
Can you track the escape pods?
Negative. Look out!
Am I controlling this, or... I don't think I'm controlling this. So much for getting in an escape pod. Also funny how this whole time I'm thinking like, oh, I played like the first 10 minutes of this game. No, I didn't. Because I did not play any bit on that spaceship. I played on the ground. Oh, look, there it is. The ground. Inside of a metal planet. Do you think this is an artificial planet, or do you think it's a planet that's just encased in a metal thing? I don't know. I don't know which option makes more sense. I mean, the Halo was artificial, so I guess that makes the more sense, because it's already happened. Oh no, Chief is dead. Game over.
Where are we?
Checking coordinate impact data.
We have asked you to give up your family, your childhood, your future.
Cortana,
I'm sorry. It's the crash. I'm fine.
something was wrong even before we left the Dawn.
Chief, really, I'm fine.
Do you really need to pull her out of your helmet? She could already pop up in the corner.
I was put into service 8 years ago.
8 years.
AIs deteriorate after 7, Chief.
I mean, you're like the only AI we really have.
We need to find Halsey.
Chief, please.
She made you. She can fix you.
I won't recover from rampancy, Chief.
If we can just get back to Earth and find Halsey, she can fix this.
Don't make a girl a promise you can't keep. We need to move. Doesn't look like the Covenant fared much better than we did.
How many ships made it through the roof?
Plenty. Why?
we still need a ride home.
Oh, now I got a pistol out of nowhere. Okay, cool. Never mind. Storm rifle. Thought it was a carbine, but alright. Storm rifle works too. Needler. I like Needler. Oh, he's dead. Thanks for the needles. I'm not sure if this was maybe the level I played, because I remember there being grass. I mean, there could be grass later. Not like this grass, more like green grass, I think.
What is that? Chief, see
Probably-
if that terminal is still active.
That was probably the sound of a dying elite. You know, you can't just say that terminal and then not point me to a thing. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. But yeah, now I've gotten past the parts I remember not liking in Xenoblade X. Up here. And I still think they're not the best design, but the turret one I think is just sloppy, more so than actually bad.
There's a crevice we can use to get through the rocks over there. See the waypoint on
This
your HUD.
this terminal? Can't really hear it.
That H1 disabled the viral termination code I implanted in her matrix. These metrics imply its success wasn't just unlikely, but that even the accepted 7-year life cycle estimates may not apply. Thus far, I've determined that the unique circumstances of her creation have triggered what I can only refer to as a recessive variant in the AI seed. As her architect, I'm currently at a loss as to the origin of this rogue element. Very curious.
Okay. It definitely feels arbitrary that they... Oh, AI die after 7 years. It's like, why? They're computers. They're programs. They should be able to... You know, as long as you put them on a fresh storage device, they should be fine. I kind of lost my train of thought with the Xenoblade there. Yeah, now I've beaten the chapter.
Picking up a faint transmission on the high band.
Covenant?
I don't think so. The pattern's different. I'll try to triangulate its position.
Now I've beaten the chapter I needed to beat to be able to start earning my mech license. So now I can do those quests. Which is... what see, this is what I remember the game looking like. The level I played. This kind of grass. Yeah, I remember trying to earn the mech license. Hello, tire. Wait, is that dirt? Oh, that's your shadow. I thought it was buried a little bit, and that was a dirt patch. And then I thought the dirt patch moved with it. There's the warthog. And oh, I can't take that. I can't drive that. Can I drive this one?
Warthogs, and still in one piece. Nice to see your luck is holding out.
No, obviously there's not going to be an NPC to show up to drive for me. Yeah, I remember earning the mech license being a bunch of busy work. And I remember having to grind.
About my condition, I didn't want to mention it, seeing as how it's a complete long shot, but since you brought it up, it is possible that getting home could help me find a solution for my rampancy.
Home as in Reach?
Well, as far as I know, I'm the only AI ever generated from living tissue. A clone of Dr. Halsey, to be precise. It may be possible to recompile my neural net by replicating those same conditions.
But would that still be
That
you?
means getting back to Halsey soon.
Or would it be more like a clone? It's not really a question I care to get into, but if the game wants to get into it, that's fine. You know, the Soma idea of, like, Well, if you make a copy and they have your memories,
Chief, I'm hearing that strange signal.
is that really you, or is that
Stronger this time.
a different
I think
consciousness?
there's something to it.
I'm curious more than anything. Its behavior is odd.
So I always feel bad about like fast traveling in Borderlands, because technically, whenever they use that system, they're being deconstructed and reconstructed, and then the new version isn't really them anymore. It's kind of the same as them like dying and being reconstructed in a different position, or dying and respawning in a different position, basically. But you know, I'm bound to die in Borderlands anyway, so the original character, the character I originally started as, the original version of them, will vanish at some point. So I shouldn't feel bad about teleporting. I just do. Anyway, what was I saying about getting the mech license? Like, I remember it being a bunch of busy work, and I remember having to grind for a particular item in the jungle. And interestingly enough, of that portion of the quest, I don't need that item. I need I need like 6 items from the desert instead. So I guess I just have to look up where to find those. But you know, knock on wood, hopefully that means that the rarer of the drops that I needed are already in my possession. Wait, what is that? Is that a turret? Who's hurting me over here? You got one of those? What were they called again? Scatter rifle? Yeah, of the 8 quests that they want you to complete to get the mech license, I already completed 2 of them before even getting them.
It's possible they're onto something.
Can I still rip these off? Yeah. I also just realized I can't dual wield, because we've passed plenty of plasma pistols while I've been holding a plasma pistol, and I could not dual wield. So yeah, it's. I mean, I know they stopped letting you dual wield needlers, but like, oh, there's a carbine. I'll take that. Yeah, I guess dual wielding is just dead. They left that in Halo 3. Is that the last time we got to do that?
If we're going to hijack a ship from these Covenant, we're going to have to find where they're landing first.
I don't suppose you have a plan for that.
We could always ask nicely.
Asking's not my strong suit.
Investigate Forerunner structure. Okay. Yeah, let me pick up grunts first. Less bullets going into my face is good. More bullets into that guy's face. That's good. Was that a Forerunner? Or is it? No, that's probably just an elite with the fancy hat. Yeah, again, knock on wood. I like to think I'm gonna have an easier time with these mech license quests. I think the one that scares me the most... Okay, well, there's 2. There's 2 that kind of scare me. One of them is straight up... They want me to kill a specific monster, and it straight up says... shows up rarely. I think it wants, like, particular weather conditions to show up. But I don't remember having trouble getting that guy, so I don't know if I just got lucky and forgot that I got lucky. Or maybe it won't be so bad. For now, I'll just assume I got lucky. I know I'll probably have to, I don't know, fast travel back and forth to get it to spawn. And then the other one that scares me is that, so the game has these probes that you place, and you can make them mining probes. Well, actually, I think all of the probes generate revenue, and they want me to accumulate. I think the exact phrasing was like accumulate 15,000 credits in one pull or something like that. I guess not exact phrasing, but you know what I mean. Get 15,000 credits from one cash out. And I'm at like 8,000 credits, and I thought it was already doing pretty good with like setting them up so that they make me a lot of money. But maybe I'm just not using the type that get me money, because I'm using all like mostly mining probes, and maybe those are more resource oriented than money oriented. Oh, you didn't explode. Thanks for a new carbine. See, there's always another one. When you run out of ammo and you switch to a new gun, you'll see that gun again. Except the energy sword in Rage, where I never got to use it. So it was always the end of the mission. Oh, speaking of, that's how I died in Reach. Aww. Oh yeah, go this way? Oh wait, he had the right. No, not him. It was another guy. Yeah, I remember complaining about like how late into the game they make you able to earn the mech license. But now that I'm replaying the game and I've not put my focus on getting the mech, now it's like, oh, it's already time to earn the mech license? Well, okay, cool. Ah, man. But keep in mind, when I say, oh, it's already time to earn the mech license, I'm 35 hours in. I still think that's pretty late for what I feel is a core gameplay mechanic, and what it's the box art. It's the box art is it's just a picture of the mech. How are you gonna put that at 35 hours into an 100-hour game? That's a third of the game. I see you. I see you. I see you. Oops, wrong grenade. I mean, close enough. It got you to stop. Speaking of stopping, you can't stop me!
That elite dropped his camo module. Let's have a look.
Camo module?
I'll run a soft patch to it from the suit. Never know what might come in handy.
Wow, so I can run and turn invisible? The best Halo game. Okay, yeah, it's still based on how quickly I move.
There's that phantom signal again.
Ah, but the speed at which the power drains is still fast. It is not dependent on your movement speed. That's kind of lame. I really liked that in Reach.
I wondered when they'd show up.
I didn't. They usually only show up when the flood shows up. More needlers. Is maximum ammo with the needler seriously 44 needles? And here I thought, like, whatever Reach had, like, what, 75? That felt low. Now you're gonna make me go even lower?
Chief, a console in the back.
Why do they hate the needler? The needler's not that powerful. At least I don't think it is, not compared to any other fully automatic rifle.
It's a localized site cartographer. Okay. In service of Forerunner Shield World, designate Requiem.
Requiem.
Shield
At
World.
least we know where we are now.
Let's see if it can tell us what the Covenant are so interested in. Huh.
What happened?
I don't know. It locked up. I'm I'm detecting power fluctuations in several locations. I'll put them up for you. Hopefully we can find some way to get this cartographer back online.
Oh, not the stick. I don't know why I found that funny. Just boop. And then that's it. That's... He's gonna do it again. Boop.
What's it doing?
It's all right. This energy is actually a ferroelectric data field. Your shields are just cycling in response to the chamber's charge.
Will this bring the cartographer back online?
Partially. This type of processing system usually works in parallel. We'll have to locate its twin.
You mean the other one that you already marked? Did someone else turn invisible? You know, I think it was cool for it was fine for Halo 1 to do the, you know, remove your shield thing when interacting with the thing, because you could see your health. But now that I can't see my health, don't just rip my shield away for no reason. I don't know how close to dying I'll be. Nice try. Or maybe not nice try, because you almost blew up your friends. Oh, out of sword. I can't figure out what the grunts sound like. They sound like something. It's a deep thought, I know. The sound they make sounds like something. I mean, probably some other fictional alien from some other thing.
Is that the same signal?
Yes! Mayday, mayday, mayday! UNSC AI Cortana to Infinity. Please respond.
Infinity as in
No
Halo
response.
Infinite?
But from the strength of that signal, the Infinity has to be close by. The cartographer should be back online. We may be able to use it to track the ship's location. The Covenant. They found a way inside.
I mean, they were already here, so of course they found a way in. Superman punch. Oh. Didn't count because I was on the ground by the time I punched. I remember that being at least I heard about that as a thing in Halo multiplayer. I don't know if it was official. I feel like it might have been one of those things that wasn't official at first, but because so many people talked about it, that they made it official. Was that you do more melee damage if you jump first. You know, if you do it as you're coming down from a jump.
We can't give the Covenant access to the cartographer. Clear them out.
I'm working on it. Thanks for the needles. Can I pick up a spare bullet from the carbine that was over here? Yep. Alright, oh. Dead auto dead.
That's it. Now quick, to the cartographer.
What do you mean that's it? I definitely heard another grunt.
The cartographer keeps acting like the transmission is coming from everywhere on the planet at once. It doesn't want to triangulate Infinity's signal. Oh, wait. I got it.
That can't be right. Scan again.
We've already passed through one layer of the planet's surface. It's not crazy to think that someone else made it deeper inside than we did.
You mean the planet's hollow?
Let me see if I can figure out a way to reach these coordinates that doesn't involve us digging a really big hole.
Yeah, tunnels
There's a
exist,
terminus
Chief.
on the far side of the complex.
Planet
We
doesn't
can
have
portal
to be
the planet's
hollow.
core from there.
What?
I don't know.
If we have a shot at getting you back to Infinity, we're taking it.
Okay.
Was the blinking red supposed to indicate anything to me? That like, oh, something went
Get to
wrong.
that
It's not
terminus and
actually.
find Infinity.
It's not actually where you're gonna go.
What do you know about Infinity?
Hard light shield?
Not much. She was supposed to be massive, but the project was only in prototype when we left.
Why does it take energy to stop using it? That doesn't make any sense.
Scouts, fortifying the bridge below. Stay sharp.
I like how the Jackal did a dive and then the grenade exploded. Like you would think he would dive as it explodes, but no, he dove, landed, and then the grenade went off. It was very comically slow. I think they slowed down the fuse timer on plasma grenades. I say all this stuff like I care about the meta, and it's more just like, oh, yeah, well, I guess I'm gonna have to think about that, huh? No, no thanks, I don't want it. Oh yeah, I should definitely switch my X and my shoulder button. Because I want to be able to, like, yeah, you can rotate while holding it, but I have to, like, do the claw maneuver where I have a finger on X and my thumb on the thumbstick. But I have a needler. Maybe they did make the needler more powerful to justify less needles. Seems like it explodes faster, or maybe it just gets the needles out faster so the explosion happens sooner. Which I thought they did in Reach as well. Like, the needler felt good in Reach. So I don't, you know, if they made it explode faster, that's cool, but I don't think they needed to do it. Oh, hello. Nope. Forgetting. It's like, no, needler on the elites, because they're a bigger target that need the needles. Whereas the carbine is good at popping grunt heads. What do you mean plasma pistols? So those are carbines then? Okay, yeah, those are carbines. I saw you. It's like they thought they were gonna get the upper hand with the sniper on the roof, but no. He had a glowing red light on him. It gave him away. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing a pretty okay job at sniping. Which makes me feel like, oh man, maybe I should use sniper rifles on, you know, maybe I should go online to see how good I am. I know I'm gonna get my butt kicked if I go online. Like, I hold no delusions that killing the... Oh, shotgun. That killing NPCs is gonna be the same as killing players, because players know. They know not to stand still and let their heads get hit with bullets. They know to move erratically and shoot me first. Shoot me dead before I can shoot them dead. Are you just gonna stay there? Oh, no, okay, you're moving. Cool. Bye. I was like, oh, what was that? Was that icon moving in? No, that's the Phantom. No, it was a Banshee. Isn't there a Banshee back there I could take? I should take that. I was cool with going on foot, but if there's gonna be another Banshee, then I would like to at least blow that Banshee up. Where you at? This thing still have bombs? Oh. Oh, you switch weapons now. Very slow to recover. Haha! You may have hit me, but then I hit you and it was way worse than when you hit me. Somehow. I don't know how that works. I don't know how I survived eating it. Okay, that's the break. Where's the do tricks button? I'm not about to hit the shoulder buttons to try to find out because I know I'm gonna make myself jump out and then fall and die. I would like to not do that in every Halo game I play. Ow, okay. Don't know where that came from. Where am I? Why was it facing that way? Are we going this way? I hear Banshee. Oh yeah, we were going that way. I was facing the right way. But yeah, I think it's safe to say I'm definitely enjoying Xenoblade X a lot more this time around. As evident by how 35 hours felt like, oh, already time to get the mech? Come on. There we go. It is the bumper. It's the other bumper. It's not the get out and die button. That was wonky. I hit a wall. Yeah, I can't wait to get the mech. Just for, like, the mobility stuff. Not even to be big and powerful. Like, I just want to be able to, like, move faster. And probably jump higher. And maybe get a jetpack at some point. I think I probably have to buy that separately. It probably doesn't come installed on the mech I earn for free, basically. I probably have to buy it. But I'd be cool with that. I think I'm supposed to be able to buy a mech for all of my allies, too, so it's probably going to be very expensive. I don't know, that's, you know, buying not just stuff to upgrade my own mech, but then I also got to buy my allies' mechs, too. So that's like 3 other mechs I got to buy. But it'll be worth it, I'm sure. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to get out. But for now, at least, I would like my... just the one, so I can get around faster. Excuse me. I don't know how well it'll let me go around the world, but you know, if I can get it to fly, I'm sure I can get anywhere in the world with it. Where is it? I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know where that guy is, and I don't care. I don't have to care. I found you. Also, I guess I forgot to mention.
Going crazy. They're ordering all units to converge on the tower.
I guess we got their attention.
That I feel I've had a moment today where I thought I had sort of soft locked myself into that. Not really soft locked. This time it would have been more just I got stuck doing a quest that would have been really, really difficult for me to do. Because I had accepted a quest and it said its primary area was somewhere I hadn't been yet. And since I had already been to 3 of the 5 areas, it's like, oh, it's going to be in World 4 then, huh? No, it was in World 5. Which wasn't really that big of a deal, I thought, because, like, you know, World 5 is connected to World 4, and then there's Ocean, and then Worlds 1, 2, and 3 are connected. So it's like, okay, I just have to make my way across the ocean. And then I realized when I realized that I got my locations wrong, it's like, oh, well, I mean, I still have to go across the ocean either way, but now I also have to make my way through Area 4. There we go. And then to Area 5. But I should be... Like, you know, considering it's an open world game and the quest I did said its required minimum level was like 23, which I was either already at or already past. I think I was like 24. Come on. Don't die to the ghost. And maybe use the ghost. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, I figured if it said that I was already at the required level, that regardless of where it wanted me to go, I should be able to accomplish it. It's an open world game, so I should be able to get around the world at any level, theoretically. And I did. But I still feel like the required level kind of a lie. Because you get to Area 5 and it's... If you're not level 39, it feels like a minefield. Because that's, you know, most of the enemies I saw there were about that level. So I had to be careful to avoid them. Not like carefully avoiding the crocodiles in the jungle. Like genuinely, like any wrong step could get me in the line of sight of aggressive enemies that are higher level than me. And I would not call that a fun experience. So I think for now I'm just not gonna accept any side quests like that until I at least get them back, so I can hopefully maybe even wait until my mech can fly, if that's an option, so I can be sure that wherever I'm gonna go, I can probably fly there, or at least like shortcut my way there with the mech, hopefully around any potentially deadly over-leveled enemies. No, don't stick the grunt. I wanted to stick that guy. And I miss. There we go. Hey, stop making noises. You're already dead. Hang on, I need water. But yeah, for the most part, like...
The elites just issued a general order. They're moving all ground teams to secure the tower entrance above us.
For the most part, I feel like going through Area 4 was not a minefield. It was mostly stuff, either stuff I could deal with or stuff that just didn't care that I was there, so it didn't matter that it was higher level than me. Which I've come to find is a really nice feeling in that game. When you're surrounded by enemies and they don't want to kill you,
The elites just issued a general
it feels like being out in nature. Like you're just, you see some squirrels and some deer, and it's like, yeah, they're not gonna try to kill me. They're fine. They don't care that I'm here. Oh, sword guy. I should have been a little bit more trigger happy on the needles. I don't know why I was careful Well, I was careful because I was going to throw a plasma grenade at him, and then I realized I don't have any.
The elites just issued a general order. They're moving all ground teams to secure the tower entrance above us.
Wow, did I really get most of them with that? Do you think the shield can block the sword? That's something I should have tried. Whoops. You got more needles back here? Any of you had more needles? Good night. More needles, yeah. But yeah, like I said, Area 5 definitely felt like I wasn't supposed to be there yet. Like, I was allowed to, it just didn't feel like a good idea. Oops, can we go again clicking the thumbstick? I don't think... Excuse me, I don't think my shield can recharge while I'm using the tower shield. But yeah, the quest itself was, even though it wanted me to go to a higher level area, the enemies it actually wanted me to kill were level 13, so it didn't really lie to me. I just feel like it shouldn't have been leading me to an area with such powerful enemies. Where's the... There. Let's run out of battery anyway. Let me get rid of the grunts. Forgot I have the needler. I don't need to run back and get the sword. I have needles. Oops, you're dead. I'm sorry, are you trying to snipe me? Are you shooting at me right now? Are you... Is that a carbine? Can I have it? Oh, it's a... Is that beam rifle? Yeah, it's the one with 2 zooms. What are you shooting at? Those sentinels? Are there sentinels over there? Ow, hot. Yeah, sentinels. What are they doing? Oh, hunters. Notice how I said plural even though there's one. There's always 2. Ouch. Don't know why this guy wave dashed. Ouch. You would think the sentinels would be really good at killing the hunters because they can float and they outnumber them. Wait, can I? Nope. And I'm out of power. It was nice while it lasted. Man, they must have given these guys a health buff or something. Yep, there's the second one. No, not the second one! Whoops. Fell a little farther than I meant to. You know what I can do? Okay. Well. It's not as much of a help as I wanted, but he's got more back exposed, so it should be easier to hit him. It's probably hurting me through the splash damage. I don't know why it's funny to watch that go so slowly and miss.
Chief.
Hang on, I gotta kill this hunter. See, I can run now, so flanking you is less difficult.
If Infinity really is in the planet's core, then that terminus is all that's between us and home. What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting to kill the guy. Oh, this is the one I dropped. I thought they didn't let you pick up empty weapons. There, finally.
While you were busy, I managed to clear up another transmission from Infinity.
Well, I can tell it's from Del Rio, apparently.
Sounded like he said artifact.
I wonder if it's related to whatever the Covenant are after.
Where's the terminus?
The map placed it at the top of the tower.
It's nice that there's no Guilty Spark. We destroyed Guilty Spark, so the turrets or the sentinels probably won't turn on us. Probably. I'm just waiting for like another Guilty Spark to pop up. It's like, oh yeah, that was what was it, 474 Guilty Spark? I'm 475 Guilty Spark.
According to the cathedral, this terminus is just one node of a larger transit grid that spans the entire planet.
What?
When I tried to access the outlet closest to Infinity's transmissions, the system responded with this.
What is it?
That's the kicker. It's the Forerunner symbol for Reclaimer.
Oh no, Guilty Spark!
That's got to be Infinity. Can you get us to those coordinates?
Let me try to open a portal.
Cortana.
I'm picking up unknown energy signatures.
Where?
This can't be right.
And there's the Forerunners.
Set a waypoint out of the tower.
Or maybe just robots that look like them?
How did...
Or just robots.
Quick! Into the portal! Chief, go!
What were those things?
Some sort of advanced defense AIs.
So not
Related to the
Forerunners.
Sentinels, I'm guessing, but it's hard to say without a closer look. Come on, let's figure out where that transit system dumped us. Put me in the
Are you even in
console.
my helmet right now? I didn't see Chief pull her out of the computer in the last cutscene.
Where's Infinity?
This is Requiem's core, all right. But Infinity is definitely not here. That satellite in the center is amplifying the ship's broadcasts like a relay.
Maybe we can use it to respond.
Perhaps.
Those beams coming off it are creating the interference we've been experiencing. We'd have to take them out to contact Infinity.
Can you get us there?
Opening a gate to the first beam pylon. Pull me, and let's go.
What is all that? I guess that's the... Well, I was gonna say the outside of the planet, but then where's the planet?
This is the first pylon?
Negative. This is as close as I could get us. Hope you don't mind hoofing it a little.
As long as I don't have AI accomplices forcing me into a warthog and making me drive. I mean, I guess that's the opposite of hoofing it, so yeah, I'm okay with hoofing it.
And they're back! Coming down the walls!
See, it kind of feels like the Metroid Prime 2. Like, I'm thinking of a particular room, and I don't remember what the room is called. Bolt shot? Still have my shield, at least. That is not acceptable cover.
Those weren't the same things we saw in the terminus.
Similar cortical footprint as the tower AIs. They're connected, all right.
Suppressor. Suppressor's not a gun. It's the thing you put on a gun. You make it quiet.
Look out! Well, he's just a ray of sunshine, isn't he? From that peek under the hood, I'd say these constructs must be mimetic in nature.
Mimetic? You mean they mimic?
More of them.
Similar phasing activity at the edge of our sensors. We're about to get busy.
You just spawn a friend. And I was holding the shoulder button to block. It's not a very good shield. Okay. How about a grenade? Did I get any of them? I don't think it did. It's just a little too quick with it. Oh, so it's kind of like a plasma pistol, but they, the charge shot doesn't explode immediately. I don't know why you wouldn't want it to explode immediately, but there's probably uses for it. Killed your drone friend.
I've discovered something interesting about our new friends. When the big ones explode, that momentary flash we're seeing is actually a data purge.
Can you tap into it?
So far, I've pulled multiple strings referring to the big ones as Promethean Knights. Beyond that,
Promethean.
though, things get a bit dense.
I forget if the games have said that before, but that certainly sounds familiar. Give me all your bullets. Oh, grenades! Yeah, I guess we didn't have brute grenades in Reach, did we? Wait, what? I thought it... Oh, there it is. It's like I thought I picked up a new rifle. It was on the wrong rifle, that's why I wasn't doing what I thought. So if these are robots, should headshots even really hurt them? Or like be critical hits? I don't know that they should be. I mean, you could probably hand wave. It's like, oh well, you know, they mimic human anatomy, so they put the most important parts of the robot in the head. Still not a very smart way to design a robot, but if you told me that's what they did, I would believe you. Stop teleporting away, you chicken. I like how it's 3 dots for a bullet. Just one bullet is 3 dots. That's more dots than you need to represent one bullet. You smack me, I'll smack you back.
The relay interference is increasing. We must be getting close to the pylon.
Take a second to get my shield back before I peek back out to see where that sniper is. Not even sniper, just distant shooter. And back behind the thing I go. You wanna get close? I got my close gun out. Feels pretty good when I shoot them and then they immediately fall apart. That's the fun thing about fighting robots, is when they explode into pieces. Or evaporate. That's fun too. So is this... I'm assuming this is basically Forerunner shotgun. Still haven't used the grenade. I want to know what the grenade does.
What's that distortion?
Oh, suddenly? Cutscene, okay. Is this like the terminals they added to Halo 1?
My love, put fear from your heart.
War is your realm, Didact, not mine. And you marched to this war, facing foes that, while always aggressive, were never so aggressive as they are now.
Your fears are unfounded. The enemy will be turned, and I shall stand by your side once more.
Promise me that.
I promise you. Nothing will stand between us.
Lord of Admirals, We are in position over the Forerunner planet.
Show me.
Population numbering over 2 billion. Forerunner ships on alert and inbound.
Is it possible? Have we gotten ahead of it?
Flood infestation detected, my lord.
Damn it.
My lord, the infestation is in a remote locale. Perhaps if we warn the Forerunners?
If we warn them, we give the flood time to spread. You know we have no choice. Cleanse the planet.
So that it wasn't the Forerunners who built the halos to destroy the flood?
Something about moving through those portals is increasing the load on my systems.
Are you gonna be all right?
Don't worry. I've held off rampancy this long, haven't I?
So was that cutscene supposed to tell me that the Forerunners were destroyed by someone else, which I'm assuming might be like, oh surprise, Reclaimers were different people than the Forerunners. And that the Reclaimers were the people who came before humans until they were wiped out trying to destroy the flood. But then they came back and then they call themselves humans.
Let's figure out how to take it down.
Okay, let's see what that grenade does. Homing? And then you send it back at me, okay.
One of the shield's power cores. Take it out.
That thing? I probably shouldn't stand next to it. It's probably gonna explode.
I read 2 more cores on our level. Hit them before you climb all the way up.
Of course, it's shell by shell on this fancy sci-fi gun that can destroy itself and put itself back together just whenever it feels like it. Can't do that to reload all at once, no. Makes me assume that we're never gonna see the human guns again and that the Forerunner guns are all we're getting. Oh, he's got a shield. Oh. Scary when enemies do things that only I can do. Because that means that I'm not special. Then suddenly the things only I can do are no longer things only I could do. Also, I forgot I wanted to say, but I didn't want to say it during the cutscene. Is it just me or they animating it the same way they animate Tigtone? It's just like 2D pictures, just motion captured. I think they were doing that with the ones they added to the other games as well, but it's like just now I'm thinking like, wait, isn't that how they do Tigtone? It sure looks like Tigtone, just like a little less uncanny. But I think Tigtone is a little uncanny on purpose. Man, sad that Tigtone got canceled. Not gonna get like another season. I think it would have been season 3. Tigtone's a great show. We should get more of it. You know, there are people out there who are like, man, this really awesome story-driven, really well-written show got canceled, and I'm mad about it. Me, I'm mad about the comedies. I'm mad about Tigtone. It's like no one talking about animation that I watch has even acknowledged Tigtone exists. They're mad about like Infinity Train and like I don't know, She-Ra or something, maybe. But I'm mad about Tigtone. Give me more Tigtone. Tigtone was great. I mean, I'm sure there's shows people are mad about getting canceled are good. That's why they're mad. But I've never seen them. But I did see Tigtone. And Tigtone was like making an Adult Swim show out of like RPG tropes. That's why it was good, because it nailed the tropes. Very first episode, Tigtone comes across one of those floor switch puzzles where you gotta hold both switches down at once. But he was alone. He couldn't press both switches.
Great, that's all the cores. Head for the top of the pylon.
Who's hitting behind me? You explode? You try to bomb me? Oh, weapons. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be carrying the scattered rifle. Maybe I just need to be faster. Get more in their face. Except I am running out of bullets, so maybe I should switch. I'm sure we're close to the end of the level anyway. Wait, that's back down where it came from. Bolt shot, light rifle. If I see another light rifle, I'm switching. But for now... Oh, I got my shots. See? It's smart to hang on to it. Wait, can I get one more?
Look at this.
No? Okay.
That's Requiem. They're not inside at all. They're moving into orbit.
Now I'm just trying to think about, like, what other canceled shows can I talk about? At least in terms of, like, animation. I mean, obviously there's, like, Invader Zim. To me, that's the one, like, everyone agrees should not have been canceled.
They must have intercepted our distress beacon.
The beacon was pulled into Requiem with us. If they try to follow it...
They'll get caught in the gravity well. I'll keep trying to warn them. You just get that beam down.
Which one am I supposed to face? Probably this way? Or is it... No, the door... Is it... Okay, that way.
That's the beam control. It's working. The signal from the relay is starting to clear up.
They haven't hit the gravity well yet.
There's still too much interference to warn them. We've got to disable that other beam before they're pulled in like we were.
Auto sentry. Are these other options? They also... Auto.
I was wondering
This
why
way now?
Infinity hadn't encountered the Covenant yet.
What are they doing here?
They're heading to the second pylon as well.
That can't be a coincidence.
Okay, if this isn't the end of the level, we're doing like another level chapter, then I'm gonna go break real quick. Okay, I'm back.
Sounds like the Prometheans don't want the Covenant here either. The battle net's already lighting up with reports of resistance all around the pylon.
I don't know what that was supposed to be illustrating to me. I think that was, excuse me, just on screen.
Drop pod.
Oh cool, Covenant's here now. I don't know if they expected to be flanked by 2 different enemy types. Me and whatever those guys are. Prometheans, I guess. Drop Covenant Carbine. See, look, they become full bullets when I zoom into the scope, but then I zoom out, and now they're segmented. Here's something still shooting. How they're fighting over there. Yeah, I think I will switch for the carbine. Needler. I think I can do without. What's that guy looking at? Hey! Stop staring off into space. You're in the middle of a battle. Go get him. Do you not move? I thought you would move. Okay, and pressing X cancels it. Out of ammo. Yeah, I don't think it moves. I thought it would move. Be like a Borderlands turret or drone. Which I say like is common, but really only like half of the games have had drones. I guess most of the games technically. Because Borderlands 2, like the drone is kind of like a soldier equivalent. Because, like, the first 2 soldiers the game has, like Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2, they had the soldier, and they both had turrets. Like, grounded turrets. But then the, so I'm scratching my everything all over my face. My whole face is itchy. Yeah, it's a grounded turret, and then Borderlands 2 also had Gage, who's kind of got a turret, kind of a drone. It can fly, so it's more like, I would say it's more like a drone. And the pre-sequel has a drone, and 3 has a drone. So most of the games have a drone option. I was just about to say, should I even worry about shooting that? Where am I going? Oh cool, they got vehicles. Oh wait, those ghosts? I think those are ghosts. Yeah, ghosts. Well, better get on. Yeah, I know the boost. I know. I've played these games before, game. Don't patronize me. Oh no, he's taking it. I get into a loop where I do a 3-round burst, don't I? I'm a little too trigger happy with the carbine. That's not... I wanted to board the ghost. I didn't want to pick up the plasma pistol. Happy birthday? Do robots have birthdays? Happy factory day. End of your end of being on the factory conveyor belt day. At least I now can get another carbine over here, where these guys get sniped off their ghosts. And then I should be smart to avoid letting the same thing happen to me again. Yeah, you're telling me to boost, but I'm not gonna. Gotta go slow so I can kill anyone before they get into my melee range. Or totally surprise them. That works too. Well, I got a picture now.
Relay's signal is breaking up again. We're almost to the beach.
Beep beep. Ah! It's not a Halo game if I don't flip my vehicle at least once.
They found the opening. You better get up to that relay and fast.
This hallway was definitely meant for you to still have your ghost while in it. For a moment I thought the door wasn't. No, don't get in the Banshee. Get out of there. Get out of the Banshee. Wait, is that not... There's another ghost. Hey, let me just hang out in here with you, energy ball guy. Just gonna chill for a moment. I think I could get it with the Promethean grenade. Okay, I guess they don't home on vehicles.
Power core down. Shield's weak, but still online. Take out the other two power cores and we can access the pylon.
Oh, there's another Banshee. I don't need it. Gotcha. I knew you were gonna jump that way. Where's the guy who's shooting? Or is it just telling me about the Banshee shooting me?
Second power core offline. Good job, Chief.
I can't look up steeply enough to get the other Banshees. Now I go up the tower? Oh, no, there's one more. Aw, come on. The guy was barely moving. You can't tell me he was going fast enough to run me over. Screw this, I'm getting the Banshee. Not going around having the Banshees shoot at me again. Okay, they got snipers though. Stop. Yeah, you can fly, but you can't hide. Let's lighten up the ghost down here. Maybe we should get him with bombs. Blow up the other Banshee so no one else gets it. Now I'm a ghost too. Stop sniping me. Uh-oh. No, he's hijacking. And I died. I died from hijacking. I didn't even know that did damage. I mean, I knew it did damage to them, but okay, I guess it makes sense that it would kill me too. No! Half tempted to just reload checkpoint so that guy can never get to the Banshee to begin with. It's one less Banshee to deal with if I do that. How many Banshees are there? I swear there's like 3 of them. Not counting the one I'm in. He's still alive. I like how we're, what, 6 games into the franchise and Master Chief still does that spin when he dies in the Banshee. Forgot about that guy. Now, you know, getting out prematurely was stupid. Should only get out when I'm next to the Banshee. I swear I had a good run when I killed that guy before he got in the Banshee. And then I got arrogant and got hijacked. Maybe I can focus on the wings and slow them down. I've also lost a wing. You know, if this were the Batmobile, I'd be so screwed. Because if it loses one wheel, then the Joker gets away. That's just not good. Nice try. Okay, well, I've at least taken out the other Banshees. I don't need a Banshee anymore. I feel safer on foot where I can't get sniped by the guys up in the tower.
Power core down. Shield's weak, but still online. Take out the other 2 power cores and we can access the pylon.
Maybe I can blow them both up. Or neither. There. Now no one gets vehicles. Except that one ghost that is sitting over there that no one will notice, probably. I'm banking on that. I probably should not have picked this up. I don't think Needler is better, but it will be when elites show up. Oh, I got grenades again. See, there he is. There's an elite. There's a guy in a ghost. Did that blow up?
Second power core offline. Good job, Chief.
That needles.
That'll do it. Shield should be down. Get up to that beam.
I keep forgetting. It's because Click the Thumbstick is run in Xenoblade. What are these guys shouting about up here? Where are you? Oh, I forgot I dropped in the alert. I got kind of close to dying there, didn't I? Would have had to start this whole thing over. Ah, oh, come on, Chief. You're running out of stamina already.
UNSC Infinity Survivor Forward unto dawn. Reading a faint ISS tag near the planetary core. Do you read?
The planet's core? They know we're here. Infinity, this is UNSC AI Cortana. Do not approach Forerunner planet. Repeat, do not approach...
UNSC asset. Forward unto dawn. We read you, but you're breaking up. Help. Increase speed by 0.7. Get us in there.
Negative, Infinity. Do not enter the planet.
If you can hear us, keep transmitting.
No! Chief, you've got to get that beam down now!
I mean, I'm right at the button.
Cortana to Infinity. Do you copy? Come in, Infinity. The interference is gone. Your suit's transmitter's not strong enough.
Route us up to the relay satellite.
Already done. Go. Once we're on the satellite, there's bound to be a central control point.
The Covenant are moving towards the relay too.
This doesn't make any sense. Why would they care about a broadcast relay?
I'll handle them. You just find us that control node. How soon till Infinity hits the gravity well?
A minute or two max. The Covenant are making a push for something on the far side of the satellite.
Activate both of them or just one? Just one. Try to get all the weak guys before the elites notice. Got you on the head. Were you using... No, that was a carbine. I was gonna say, was he using the light rifle? Almost out. Man, this thing's been good too. It's like the shotgun used to be before they decided it was too good. Just like the Temple of Time and Twilight Princess. Just one little platforms moving you right up. Out. None of that, please. I keep forgetting I can do that. Almost out. Might as well pick up a needler. Feels like there should be more enemies. And then there isn't.
Chief, you need to hear this.
We're detecting a slight gravimetric disturbance near the planetary entrance. Suggest altering approach vector 43K-750K-12K.
They're not diverting from the opening. Hurry, Chief!
Can I get my needles back off of you? I kind of wasted them. Okay, who's left? You? Imagine being an ancient, advanced robot guardian thing and then dying to someone doing this. Not even shooting you with the gun. Hitting you with the back.
Wait, something's not right.
Binary rifle.
The pillars! Touch the pillars!
Don't tell me I just got a cool new gun before the level ended. Where's the audio? Why is the voice not... Shouldn't the voices be playing? Is that a glitch? I thought it was supposed to be like he was doing telekinesis or something and it was just quiet. But no, there was no dialogue. Like, there was supposed to be dialogue as evident by the subtitles. Is this a true Promethean? Oh, it's Didact from the cutscene. He was supposedly wiped out to prevent the flood from spreading. Yeah, definitely glitched. Something tells me this guy isn't the same entity from that cutscene. It seemed like he got along with the librarian pretty well, but now they're fighting. Okay, I gotta admit, that's a pretty cool line for waking up in your own tomb and then kill, you know, you're about to kill someone. It's like, well, this tomb's yours now.
Chief, please. We've gotta go. That Didact, he manipulated Infinity's signal to get us to release him. Get up!
What's happening?
Wait, so you mean there never was a... There never were people outside? The guy tricked me into getting free?
The Didact's leaving. We've gotta find a portal out of here before the whole network collapses.
I want to make a Xenoblade reference, but I can't. It's spoilers.
Hang on. I'm going to channel energy from your shields to overdrive the ghost's boost. Keep going. Keep going.
You know, I don't see a timer on my screen. For all I know that this is scripted, everything's gonna explode as I pass it, no matter what. No splat the grass for bonus points! No! It's just like the chompy mode in Skylanders Supercharged Racing. That's a fun mode. Like, I know people are like, oh man, Diddy Kong Racers is like one of the best kart racers ever. Let me introduce you to Skylanders. I mean, I really don't think I can compare them appropriately. Oh, wait, there really was a ship outside? Yeah.
We need to get up there.
It's not like I can get out and push.
Yeah, I like to think that Skylanders did really good with introducing modes for their racing game that wasn't just racing. You had the chompy mode where you run over all the chompies to get points. You had the sheep mode where you had to hang on to as many sheep as you can and then run over a pen to place them. You got to get the most sheep before time is up, you know, versus your opponents. Like, it was pretty fun. I know people like Diddy Kong Racing because of the adventure mode, and Skylanders didn't really have adventure. It's just a map screen. But I don't know that Diddy Kong Racing did alternate modes as well as Skylanders did. Did we really do it? Are we really out? Or are they coming in and crashing? I think they're crashing.
Unknown entity has seized control of our ship. We're without power. We're on a collision course with an unidentified Forerunner planet.
And I'm standing right under it. Cool.
Track its descent.
Marking. Impact predicted 77.8 kilometers due north.
And if I had just stayed on board the ball,
Same place we are.
would have got there way faster.
Stay low. Recon sortie heading this way. The ship looks intact.
Something tells me that's only because the Didact wanted it that way.
This is Lasky to UNSC Infinity. We're up to our next bad guys down here. Does anyone read?
This is Sierra 117 of the UNSC Forward Unto Dawn. We're on station, ready to assist.
Negative copy. Sounded like you said Forward Unto Dawn. Come again.
Signal's bouncing in and out. I can't clean it up.
Light up their friend or foe tags. We're gonna need something to zero in on.
I'm seeing numerous IFF tags. Painting the closest one on your side.
Okay, just wait to see if there's any more dialogue they wanted to say before I quit. I'm gonna end here. So, so I'm just checking my watch, make sure next time is Friday. Yes, next time is Friday. Yeah, I think I do like this game. I mean, there's no surprise. It's Halo. Although, from what I hear, it's Halo 5 and Infinite are bad. So maybe that's the point where we'll be like, I don't really like it. But I haven't heard anything bad about 4, so I get to form my own opinion. How about that? So thanks for watching. Yeah, see you Friday, where we do more 4. Bye.